let's continue building the missing operators activity from the YByte Python programming classes. Remember previously we got two numbers as inputs and we converted them to integers using the int statement. Now with these kind of numbers available, in fact, we can start using Python as a calculator. For example, if these were, let's say, length and breadth of a rectangle, then the area of that rectangle would be length times breadth, which is, say, num1 multiplied by num2. Alternatively, the perimeter or the circumference, the perimeter of this rectangle would be num1 plus num2, and whole thing, multiplied by, let's say, multiplied by 2. Similarly, the ratio of these two would be num1 by num2, and so on and so forth. The point I'm making is that you can do, you can use Python to do a lot of calculations. Just to give you some examples, like I said, we could think of these as rectangle, height and breadth of a rectangle. This could be, let's say, for example, height and the diameter of a cylinder. Num1 could be selling price, num2 could be cross price. We could find profit loss, and so on and so forth. There's in fact a lot of activities you could do to use Python as a calculator, and this need not be restricted to num1 and num2. You can get as many numbers, and that's a fairly interesting usage of the language. However, what we are interested in here is a little bit different. We want to twist this around because we want to make this appear like a game that engages anybody. So what we will do here in this missing operators is that we will, using the num1 and num2, find a third number which is obtained using some operator. The operator could be add, subtract, multiply. Like I said, there's no end to it. You can keep adding operators, but we'll look at add, subtract, multiply. We will first form that output and then ask our user, all right, please tell me what was the missing operator. So it's kind of twisting the whole problem around. For example, if the numbers were, let's say, 12 and 13, if we subtract, we get a -1. If we multiply them, we get a 156. If we add them, we get a 25. So we will present to our user a question like this, and then the user will have to guess what was the missing operator. Now, clearly, you can imagine that, you can add, like, as you add more and more numbers to this, it gets more and more interesting, more and more difficult as well. But we are going to start small with just two numbers and one operator. I hope this gave you an idea. Now, like I said earlier, every concept that we teach in the Python programming course is done through such activities where we make students have fun, think, build their own ideas. Do check out our website for more details. Take care. Thank you.